I'm Gail. On behalf of the Research Institute administration team, welcome to our first ever virtual Celebrate Research event. Before our main program kicks off, the Research administration team, who are all still working remotely, including some new faces, want to say hello and tell you about the parts of the event that they're most looking forward to.
Hi everyone, I'm Laura. Be sure to engage with us today using the YouTube live chat.
Hello everybody, I'm Andrew and I'm new to the team as a Research Contracts Legal Officer. I'm also excited to have been a judge for this virtual student poster competition.
Welcome, I'm Doug, and I'm looking forward to the McArthur Award presentations on October 27th.
Hi everyone, I'm Arnold, and I recently joined the Research Administration team as a Research and Contracts Legal Officer. Hope you can engage us on Twitter using the hashtag CelebrateResearch2020.
Hey everybody, I'm Adam, and I'd like to thank all the donors and the St. Joe's Foundation for their continued support.
Hi everyone, it's Sam. I'm really looking forward to the award winners' elevator pitches that are going to be posted to social media in the coming weeks.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm really excited to see the updates from our research pillars.
Hi, I'm Serna, and I'm very excited to see all the winners of our 2020 Virtual Student Poster Competition.
Thanks everyone. Enjoy Celebrate Research.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 7th Annual Celebrate Research event at St. Joe's. My name is Jack Galdi.
And I'm Gail Martin, and we will be your hosts for this presentation.
Each year, we come together to recognize the achievements of the research community at St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton and to celebrate the recipients of the Research Institute's award program. This year will be no exception, although we've had to adapt to the times. As you are well aware, with the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, we decided to shift this year's ceremony to this virtual platform.
Celebrate Research gives us the opportunity to showcase the exciting, innovative research projects being conducted here at our hospital. One of our main objectives today is to recognize the winners of the 2020 Research Institute Awards program. Our awards program recognizes dedicated, driven researchers, students, and health professionals who are demonstrating excellence in their fields. With the help of St. Joseph's Healthcare Foundation, the Research Institute Awards program is investing in the future of research. By funding new and established researchers, we're helping to expand their work with exciting, leading-edge studies.
The top candidates for each award in each award category were chosen by a committee through a peer review process. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank the members of the awards committees for their thorough assessment of each application. We're also grateful for the judges of our virtual student poster competition, one of the first times we've done it under these conditions. You know, an immense body of research is being conducted here at St. Joe's, and it would not be possible without the support of our donors, some of whom we'll hear from today.
One last thing before we begin. Be sure to engage with us today in the live stream comments right here on YouTube. And on Twitter, use the hashtag #CelebrateResearch2020 to join the conversation there as well. Now to kick off our awards, let's turn it over to Dr. Joe Pellizzari, who will introduce and announce the Professional Advisory Committee's Interdisciplinary Research Award.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Pellizzari, and I'm here today to represent the PAC Research Subcommittee and present the 2 Interdisciplinary Research Awards. These awards are granted to 1 novice researcher and 1 experienced researcher. The recipient of the novice researcher category is Kelly Hassel. Point-of-care ultrasound has become standard for many care strategies, including difficult arterial line placement and the rapid assessment of acute pulmonary edema, but it is not included in training for respiratory therapists in Canada. As a respiratory therapist and clinical resource leader, Hassel and her team will develop and pilot the first Canadian point-of-care ultrasound curriculum. Congratulations, Kelly. Next, I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the Experienced Researcher category goes to Neela Hode. A registered nurse working in the ICU, Hode and her team will determine whether the 3 Wishes project is feasible as an intervention for dying patients in medical units outside of the ICU. They hope to understand the learning needs of clinicians who provide end-of-life care in these units. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you, Dr. Pellizzari, and congratulations to our winners. You know, St. Joe's is home to over 200 researchers and over 700 research staff and students. Research teams carry out clinical, translational, evaluative, and fundamental research to improve diagnostics, care, and treatment for patients. Our researchers challenge the status quo, and not only are they finding novel diagnostic and treatment methods, but they're also reimagining existing methods. They're conducting research that certainly changes lives.
That brings us to our next award, the 2020 Research Staff Recognition Award. This award recognizes a staff member who consistently makes a positive contribution to the research success of their department. Someone who brings excellence to the workplace through outstanding service, fostering innovation, taking initiative, and creating a positive influence and rapport in the workplace. The Research Institute of St. Joe's is extraordinarily fortunate to count amongst its ranks so many individuals who bring excellence every day. This year's winner of the Research Staff Recognition Award is Janet Crouch. Janet was the Senior Technologist in the PET-CT department for 10 years and continues to offer her expertise on a part-time basis. After taking over research coordination for the busiest PET-CT department in Ontario, she took it upon herself to acquire her Clinical Research Associate Certificate in Night School through McMaster University. Janet is living the mission by championing patient care as well as staff education and growth. She has built trust between her colleagues who describe their team as a second family. Janet has taken a collaborative approach to research, playing to each team member's strengths. By optimizing everyone's contributions, she has built an inclusive and rewarding and productive team. Congratulations, Janet, on winning the 2020 Staff Recognition Award.
Hi, I just want to thank you for honoring me with this award. It's a wonderful acknowledgement of my 33-year career as a medical radiation technologist in nuclear medicine and PET-CT. I'd like to accept on behalf of the entire PET-CT department. I work with a terrific group of people that have shown me tremendous support over the years. We went from doing no research studies to successfully completing 3 phase 1 trials, as well as participating in numerous clinical trials, all while continuing our clinical patient workload. Staff have always stepped up to meet the challenge. I know a lot of people may not have heard of PET-CT in Fontvaughn, but there's a busy group of people working behind those doors as you exit the building. And as I plan to retire in November, this is a great send-off from St. Joe's. Thank you.
Congratulations, Janet. A really, really well-deserved award. Now, before we move on to our next award, let's check in on the Mental Health and Addictions Research Pillar and see what they've been up to over the last year.
The Mental Health and Addiction Research Program at St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton has seen an incredible amount of growth and investment in recent years. With the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Neurosciences housed at St. Joe's West 5th Campus, the close relationship between academia and clinical research has flourished. There have been several exciting announcements this past year. Generous funding provided by Charles and Margaret Juravinsky and the Juravinsky Research Institute has been awarded to Dr. James McKillop, who is studying the pathways of brain development and addiction risk in young adults, as well as Dr. Roberto Sassi, who is working to build a deep learning healthcare system in children and youth mental health. Dr. Cheryl Green and Melissa Furtado received a $50,000 CIHR grant to study cognitive behavioral therapy for sexual concerns during the menopausal transition. And Dr. Margaret McKinnon, the program lead, was among those who received a 3-year CIHR grant to study a novel approach to cognitive training in public safety personnel with post-traumatic stress injuries. With the opening of a new state-of-the-art wet lab within the Center for Clinical Neuroscience, St. Joe's Mental Health and Addiction Program has boosted its possibilities for collaboration and discovery.
Excellent work coming from our Mental Health and Addictions pillar. You know, many of our researchers will attest that they had a strong interest in the sciences at a young age. Since 2015, the Research Institute has sponsored multiple awards at the Bay Area Science and Engineering Fair. For 60 years, this fair has given students the opportunity to showcase their projects and ideas and step into the world of science and engineering.
Our 2020 Student Award winners for the junior category are Ethan Robinson and Ethan Morden, both in grade 7, and both incidentally with the same first name, at Our Lady of Lourdes School for their project entitled, What Can Humans Hear and Does It Last Forever? Something I'd like to find out myself. And Andrew Keller, a grade 7 at Oakville Christian School, for his project entitled, Are You Nuts? A question we're all asking ourselves in these very time days.
And in the intermediate category, our 2020 Student Award winners are Zainab Al-Ramahi of Ancaster High School for her project entitled Computational Exploration of Protein Functions in Parkinson's Disease, and Jacob Kolatosti for his project entitled Unmasking the Mask. Congratulations to these young scientists. Maybe one day they'll be working here at St. Joe's too.
Good stuff, great, and there will certainly be an opportunity as we continue to grow here at Joe's. Our executive leadership has been dedicated to expanding St. Joe's research activities and living the mission of discovery, right here in the heart of Hamilton. We'd like to thank Dr. Tom Stewart, who has committed to growing intra-system research, and to Melissa Farrell, who made research such a key priority of the hospital's new strategic plan under the learning pillar. Now, as an academic university hospital, we are committed to educating the world's best.
All this talk of students and education naturally brings us to the Research Institute's Studentship Award. We have 2 winners of this year's Studentship Award, in no particular order. Taking home the 2020 Studentship Award are Kimberly Lewis and Sabrina Cyan. Kimberly Lewis is working with Dr. Waleed Al-Hazani on a randomized controlled trial to determine if using the cuff leak test prior to extubation can improve outcomes for patients, since a majority of intensivists do not order a cuff leak test before extubating. Sabrina Cyan is working with Dr. James McKillop, using brain imaging techniques to examine differences among casual drinkers and those with alcohol use disorder. Sabrina will evaluate whether this information can be used to predict treatment responses for people with alcohol use disorder. Congratulations, Kimberly and Sabrina.
Thanks, Gail. Now on to this year's Post-doctoral Fellowship Award. This award is intended to support the development of postdoctoral research fellows as they develop into independent researchers. The 2020 Postdoctoral Fellowship Award recipient is Mohammed Hossein Dabagi. Dr. Dabagi is a postdoctoral fellow working with Dr. Jeremy Hirata. The aim of his research is to use novel 3D bioprinting to develop lung tissue that can be used for drug development in the short term and in surgical intervention to repair and replace damaged lung tissue in the long term. Congratulations and best of luck on this really incredible work. Now let's check out some major achievements of the Lung and Chest Research Program.
Respirology is a long-established research area at St. Joe's, with the Firestone Institute for Respiratory Health celebrating its 40th anniversary in 2019. Combined with the innovative work in thoracics, the Lungs and Chest Research Program has a proven track record of high-impact research. The program continues to see public and private investment to allow its work to grow, with a $2 million donation from the Boris family that will further our expertise in respiratory medicine. Doctors Martin Kolb and Shuttle Ask are welcoming 2 new fellows from Japan in 2020, and Dr. Juliana Lee is now the Sleep Program Director following Dr. Peter Powell's retirement. The Lungs and Chest Program has recruited 2 new research educators who have already accomplished so much. Dr. Manali Mukherjee in complex airway diseases and Dr. Sarah Svenningson in novel imaging methods. The recruitment of an academic respirologist, Dr. Imran Satya, will provide an opportunity for enrollment into clinical trials through his weekly cough clinic. Several research projects related to smoked or vaporized cannabis and e-cigarettes have also been awarded funding. Researchers at the Lungs and Chest Program are solving complex problems that will help the world breathe better.
Exciting times for the Lungs and Chest Program. Let's turn things over to Dr. James Douketis, who will announce the recipient of the Constantine Douketis New Researcher Award.
Hello, my name is Jim Douketis. I'm a physician here at St. Joseph's Healthcare and very proud to be part of the Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Center. The Constantine Douketis New Researcher Award aims to provide young, aspiring researchers who are at the beginning of their careers with an opportunity to pursue independent research. I'm very pleased to present the 2020 award to Dr. Kim Madden. Congratulations. Dr. Madden is part of a team at St. Joe's Orthopedic Researchers looking at the effectiveness of partial knee replacement. Now, normally you have total knee replacement, and partial knee replacements are much more technically challenging as they require the use of robotic surgery, but are thought to be better for patients and yield better results. What Dr. Madden is doing is conducting a study to analyze the walking gait or the motion of patients who have received partial knee replacements using novel motion capture technology. She hopes to better understand the benefits of partial knee replacements and to help surgeons optimize the location of the implants during surgery. Once again, congratulations, Kim, and best wishes on your future career.
Hi, I'm Kim Madden. I'm a researcher in orthopedics here at St. Joe's. I just wanted to say a big thank you for supporting my research through the Constantine Douketis New Researcher Award. We'll be using this award to help us set up a gait biomechanics lab in the fracture clinic at St. Joe's. This will allow us to better understand changes in walking function after hip and knee surgery, so we can hopefully improve our patients' mobility. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Madden. It's great to see the exciting research surrounding our robotic surgery program, from orthopedics to genitourinary and to thoracics. Our next award was established in 2015. It provides seed funding for pilot projects that explore innovative approaches to address the hospital-to-home transition and support the community living needs of individuals and families living with schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, or related psychotic disorders and mood disorders.
Here to present the Dr. Ian and Shirley Rowe Research Fund to explore innovative ways of managing psychosis in the community, we are joined by Dr. Ian Rowe.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ian Rowe. I'm pleased to present the 2020 Dr. Ian and Shirley Rowe Research Fund Award to Dr. Suzanne Archie, outpatient psychiatrist at the East Region Mental Health Clinic at St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton and associate professor in the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Neurosciences at McMaster University. Her project is entitled Insight and video games about marijuana and psychosis. It is for youths who have experienced their first episode of psychosis. Poor adherence to treatment is as high as 75%, with cannabis consumption as a major contributor. Dr. Archie plans to use the interactive and educational aspects of gaming technology to educate youths about cannabis and psychosis. She has developed interactive knowledge translation products that are now ready to be tested. Rather than tell, these aim to involve youths in understanding the consequences of their choices embracing cannabis use. Congratulations! We look forward to hearing more about the results of your research.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Ian Rowe and Shirley Rowe for their generous research award. I will be using this award to study the effects of the Back to Reality series video games to see if it can improve insights about psychosis for young people experiencing a first episode of psychosis.
Thanks, Dr. Rowe, and congratulations to our winner, Dr. Suzanne Archie. Now let's take a look at some recent achievements from our largest and most diverse pillar, the Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Centre.
The Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Centre is the largest research program at St. Joe's, encapsulating a wide range of basic science, clinical, and evaluative research. Though the coronavirus pandemic has affected research from all programs, many in the Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Centre have managed to initiate new pandemic studies. Dr. Waleed Al-Hazani is leading several pandemic-related clinical trials in the ICU, including the COVID-prone study that was recently awarded over $1 million from CIHR. St. Joe's Disease Diagnostics and Development Group secured and validated an entirely new supply chain of COVID-19 testing materials to avoid a shortage. With a new, robust molecular test for the virus developed by Dr. David Buehler, researchers have expanded testing capacity and are now working with third parties, such as Air Canada, to bring testing to various market sectors. And researchers in the intensive care unit recently published some much-needed guidance on how to conduct non-pandemic research during a pandemic. Their work addresses how non-pandemic research can safely continue and what considerations must be made. This ongoing level of pandemic-related scholarship is a testament to the adaptability of researchers within the Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Centre.
Thank you for that very interesting update on the research that's taken place in the Father Sean O'Sullivan Research Centre this year.
The Research Institute is fortunate to have donors who are committed to a variety of important causes. In 2008, the CARSTAR Automotive Canada Research Innovation Fund Award was created to support research focused on improving our understanding of schizophrenia. Since then, many funded projects have contributed to schizophrenia treatments and quality of life improvements. And it's now time to check in with Mr. Michael Macaluso, President of CARSTAR and German Brands Canada, to present the award.
Hello, my name is Michael Macaluso and I'm proud to be here today representing CARSTAR. Our organization has been a steadfast supporter of St. Joe's for more than 25 years. From supporting the local events like the Mental Health Morning to the Around the Bay Road Race and the annual gala, we are proud supporters of this great institution. In addition to the CARSTAR Automotive Canada Innovation Fund Award. We have proudly supported academic research and discovery at St. Joe's for over a decade, and we are pleased to have spoken with researchers to learn firsthand about the research that is positively impacting our community and those that live within it. I'm pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 CARSTAR Automotive Canada Innovation Research Fund Award is Dr. Gary Shamowitz. Impulsivity is common in various mental illnesses and is related to risk-taking behaviors such as substance use and aggression. Unfortunately, clinical assessment of impulsivity is limited and lacks a clear protocol. Dr. Shamowitz hopes to identify genetic biomarkers of impulsivity in those with schizophrenia and incorporate them into a clinical assessment. This would better equip healthcare workers to identify individuals at risk of impulsivity and its associated risk-taking behaviors to ensure patient safety and improve quality of care. Congratulations and thank you, Dr. Shamowitz.
Hi, I'm Gary Shamowitz. Oh, you probably can't hear me, so I'm Gary Shemitz. Actually, you probably can't see me. So, I'm Gary Shemitz. I'd like to express my gratitude for supporting my research to the 2020 CARSTAR Automotive Canada Research Innovation Fund. So impulsivity has been shown to be related to risk-taking behaviors such as substance use and aggression, and it's pretty common in psychiatric disorders. This funding will be put towards my research on examining the utility of biological data, including genetic and epigenetic markers, in improving the assessment of risk in impulsivity in people who've got schizophrenia as a diagnosis. Through these findings and future research, my group aims to improve the clinical assessment of impulsivity by accurately identifying psychiatric patients at risk of harmful behaviors and providing an increased quality of individualized care. We think this is valuable research and are pretty excited to start this project. And I'd like to once again thank you for this wonderful opportunity in allowing us to do what we think is really important research. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Macaluso and CARSTAR Canada, for your ongoing commitment to research at St. Joe's, and congratulations, Dr. Shamowitz, on your award. We still hear the Steel Town moniker quite a bit in Hamilton, but the city of Hamilton has diversified its economy over the decades. St. Joe's researchers have been among those leading efforts in the health sciences. Community and collaboration are key to the success of our research enterprise. We've been able to accelerate this growth thanks to the Synapse Consortium, allowing businesses to navigate Hamilton's growing health innovation community, and companies like Bay Area Research Logistics to support clinical trials. In years past, we've welcomed many of our local partners to join us at Celebrate Research, to network and to share their work with the community. You can learn more about many of our partners by visiting our website.
Our affiliation with the Faculty of Health Sciences at the world-renowned McMaster University has brought some of the brightest researchers and students to our campuses and to our laboratories. And the McMaster Industry Liaison Office, Milo, has helped us to patent and commercialize many developments at St. Joe's showing innovation. We also work closely with our partners at our sister system, Niagara Health, and our friends at Hamilton Health Sciences. Industry partners like Clinical Trials Ontario have helped streamline our research administration. And within our hospital, the Ontario Tumor Bank at St. Joe's will celebrate its 12th anniversary in November. And as well, the Imaging Research Center continues to provide state-of-the-art medical imaging for researchers across the region.
The St. Joe's Guide Group has also been growing rapidly. You can read their story in our latest 2019 annual report. We look forward to the time when we can see each other once again, as we continue to build an industry that has made our city truly shine on the world stage. Fittingly, our next award is all about collaboration. To announce the recipients of the St. Joseph's Healthcare Foundation Collaboration Grant, we'll hand it over to Ms. Sarah Felice Armenio.
Hi, I'm Sarah Felice Armenio, President of St. Joseph's Healthcare Foundation. One of our foundation's top priorities is to raise funds in support of groundbreaking research that changes lives. By bringing the vision of our researchers to our community of donors, we can inspire them to be part of making a difference in the future of healthcare. The St. Joseph's Healthcare Foundation Collaboration Grant celebrates collaboration between research programs within the Research Institute of St. Joe's. And I am honored to announce the recipients of this year's grant. The winners are Dr. Kim Madden, Dr. Matilda Nowakowski, Dr. Harsha Shanthana, Dr. Anthony Adili, and Dr. Lahana Tabani. This interdisciplinary team is working together on a project called Opioid Reduction in Orthopedic Surgery, a pilot cluster crossover randomized trial. Approximately 1 in 5 patients experience persistent pain after total knee and hip joint replacement surgery. Opioids are often the standard pain medications used for orthopedic surgeries. Unfortunately, they are also associated with harmful effects, and unused or leftover drugs may end up in the hands of unintended users. The recipients of this award aim to improve the safety of pain management following joint replacement surgery by reducing opioid use while ensuring patients are satisfied with their pain control. Congratulations again to this year's winners, and best of luck with your research.
I want to say a big thank you for supporting our research through the collaboration grant. We plan to use this grant to launch a clinical trial that will help reduce the amount of opioid pain medication being used after hip and knee replacement surgery, while providing effective and safe pain management strategies for our patients.
It's great to see our researchers collaborating across their respective fields to tackle such an intricate issue. Thanks, Sarah, and congratulations to the study team. Now, before we move on to our next award, let's take a look at some achievements from our kidney research pillar.
The kidneys not only filter the blood, they play an important role in regulating blood pressure. St. Joe's Kidney Research Program specializes in clinical and basic research in nephrology. Researchers in this program have been quite busy this past year. In January, findings of a 10-year study led by Dr. Michael Walsh were published in the New England Journal of Medicine. The study found it was safe to reduce the corticosteroid dose for those being treated for ANCA-associated vasculitis. Dr. Matthew Lanktree, who recently joined the Kidney Research Program, has received a 4-year CIHR project grant to study the cumulative effect of rare and common genetic variants in end-stage renal disease. Dr. Richard Austin, Kidney Program Lead, and Dr. Joan Kopinski have received a research grant from Amgen Canada totaling over $1 million over 3 years. Looking ahead, the Hamilton Center for Kidney Research, which falls within the Kidney Research Program, is actively recruiting an independent researcher in the area of renal transfusion immunology. The center is also involved in the development of a nephrology tissue bank that will include numerous clinical and animal tissues spanning all aspects of chronic kidney disease, acute kidney injury, diabetic nephropathy, and polycystic kidney disease.
Well, it's clear that St. Joe's is home to a renowned group of researchers. Be sure to check out our annual report to learn all about the research programs and some of the most impactful stories. What's our next award?
Well, next we have the Forensic Psychiatry Award. This award is supported by the Forensic Psychiatry Program at St. Joe's in partnership with the Department of Psychiatry and Behavioral Neurosciences at McMaster University. It's time to check in with Dr. Shamowitz, who will announce this year's Forensic Psychiatry Award.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Gary Shamowitz, and I'm the Head of Service of the Forensic Psychiatry Program here at St. Joseph's Healthcare in Hamilton. This year's Forensic Psychiatry Award goes to Dr. Andrew Olagunju. Dr. Olagunju is conducting a retrospective chart review of patients who have undergone treatments for substance use disorder, with the hope of bringing to the fore important lessons to improve future assessment and treatment. He aims to build innovative recommendations to mitigate the risk of substance use and, by extension, improve the overall outcomes in forensic patients. Congratulations, Dr. Olagunju.
Thanks, Dr. Shamowitz, and congratulations, Dr. Olagunju. Gail, I believe it's time to announce the winner of this year's student poster competition.
That's right. Ever since our first poster competition was held 3 years ago at Celebrate Research, we've continuously received more and more requests to showcase student research. Even during a global pandemic, we still hit a record number of student research posters. I guess it helps that we weren't constrained by space limitations, because this year we had our student poster competition virtually.
Thanks again to all of our judges for contributing your time and effort in judging this very important and novel competition.
Our poster competition gives students the opportunity to share their work with a broad audience, developing their communication skills to help them thrive in the scientific community. Now to announce the winners of the 2020 Research Institute Poster Competition. There are 3 award categories: undergraduate, graduate, and postdoctoral fellowship or resident. The winner for the undergraduate category is Momina Abbas. Our graduate category winner is Anne Koganathan. And the winner of the postdoctoral fellowship or resident category is Alan Lee. Congratulations to all of our winners, and a big thank you to those who participated.
There's one last research pillar that we have yet to hear from. Our newest pillar, Genitourinary, has perhaps also seen the most growth recently, with the creation of the Urologic Cancer Center for Research and Innovation. Let's take a look at some major achievements of our genitourinary pillar.
Each year, 35,000 Canadians are diagnosed with kidney, bladder, or prostate cancer. With ongoing advancements in treatments, medications, and robotic surgical techniques, patients can often live long lives with excellent quality of life. St. Joe's Genitourinary Research Program has been conducting clinical trials for a variety of urologic conditions, and its basic scientists have been working hard to understand biomarkers to predict disease development. Since the launch of this program's flagship center, the Urologic Cancer Center for Research and Innovation, or UCCRI, researchers and clinicians have hosted several public outreach events. These events help empower patients with an understanding of clinical research opportunities and help them to become better advocates for their own healthcare. The UCCRI has built online information portals for patients to learn more about treatments and clinical research for kidney, bladder, and prostate cancers. Their new genitourinary fellow, Dr. Jen Douketis, has been working to close out some of the team's current projects and have them submitted for publication. She has also been developing research protocols to help the team implement new projects as pandemic restrictions ease. The Genitourinary Program's Director, Dr. Anil Kapoor, has overseen the rapid growth of the UCCRI as his team strives to transform patient care.
It's great to see the consistent level of innovation, collaboration, and discovery across all of our research pillars. On behalf of the Research Institute and the Foundation, we'd like to express our sincerest thanks to the McArthur family for their long-standing support of research at St. Joe's. The prestigious Anne and Neil McArthur Research Award is funded by an endowment created in 1999 by the McArthur family. The award honours an internationally renowned Canadian researcher whose area of study is also a focus of research at St. Joe's. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Stephen McArthur to present this year's award.
My name is Stephen McArthur. My parents endowed this award because they understood the value and importance of medical research. We are now in the midst of a pandemic, and our recovery will begin when research leads us to a vaccine and to effective therapeutics. On behalf of the McArthur family, I am pleased to announce the recipient of this year's Anne and Neil McArthur Research Award is Dr. Lahana Tabani. Dr. Tabani is the Director of Biostatistics at St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton, a role which he has held since 2006. The Biostatistics Unit provides statistical support for researchers at the Research Institute of St. Joe's, as well as McMaster University. Dr. Tabani is a Professor of Biostatistics and Interim Chair of the Department of Health Research Methods, Evidence and Impact at McMaster University. In addition, he is an associate member of the Departments of Pediatrics and Anesthesia, School of Nursing, and School of Rehabilitation Science. Dr. Tabani received his PhD in statistics from the University of Western Ontario and his master's degree from the University of Sheffield in England. His research interests include clinical trials, pragmatic trials, pilot and feasibility trials, reporting of trials, evidence synthesis methods, and mentorship. Having mentored over 100 graduate students and junior faculty, Dr. Tabani has won several teaching and mentorship awards. He has co-authored over 780 peer-reviewed publications, leading to significant contributions to science and healthcare. I know this because I ran out of paper printing his CV. I've been a lawyer for 40 years and mine is only 4 pages. Dr. Tabani is an elected member of the International Statistical Institute, a fellow of the American Statistical Association, and a fellow of the Society for Clinical Trials. He is the editor-in-chief of the journal Pilot and Feasibility Studies and a member of the editorial board for many journals. We are proud to honor Dr. Tabani today with the Anne and Neil McArthur Research Award, and we look forward to his academic presentation that will be made virtually this year. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Lahana Tabani. I'm a professor and interim chair of the Department of Health Research Methods, Evidence and Impact at McMaster. I'm also the director of the Biostatistics program at St. Joseph's Hospital. I'm honored to be the 2020 recipient of the McArthur Award for Research at St. Joe's. I'm very grateful to both Anne and Neil and to the whole McArthur family for their generous legacy of supporting outstanding health research at St. Joseph's Healthcare. To Anne and Neil, I'm truly humbled by your kindness and generosity to be among the beneficiaries of this incredible award, which is truly symbolic of your enduring commitment and support of using research evidence to inform care decisions for Hamiltonians and Canadians. The research at St. Joe's saves many lives in the city and beyond. May you remain blessed for your love and spirit of caring. I accept this award on behalf of the many colleagues, students, mentors, teachers, collaborators, on whom I lean for support for all the work we do together at St. Joe's. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McArthur, for your family's continuing commitment to research at St. Joe's, and a big congratulations to Dr. Lahana Taban on this great honor. This year, the McArthur Award Academic Talk will be held via Zoom for the first time. You can visit our website or our social media for more details.
Our sincerest congratulations to all of today's award recipients. We hope you enjoyed our virtual ceremony for Celebrate Research 2020. As always, you can learn much more about research at St. Joe's by visiting our website, research.stjoes.ca, including the details of the upcoming events such as the McArthur Award Academic Talk given by Dr. Tabani. Be sure to register for our quarterly research newsletter, Innovator, on our website if you haven't already.
You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay informed about our research stories, events, and other activities at St. Joe's. Thank you for our foundation and our donors. Without your help over the years and your support for research at St. Joe's, we could not have achieved the great results that we have to date. Thank you again.
Thank you for being part of research that changes lives. To all of our viewers, researchers, students, staff, community members, collaborators, thank you for joining us today. And on behalf of the Research Institute of St. Joe's, please stay safe as you navigate this new normal. Thank you.